Alright, hello. I believe I'm live. I am here. Let me double check that real quick. Oh yeah, you won't be able to hear it because I changed things around. Here, Elden Ring. Get quiet for a second, please. Nope, that's all my volume. Yes, quite fantastic. Okay, cool. Hello. Elden Ring is still very loud in my ears, so I'm just gonna hit continue. We're gonna get in, but I think it's been 12 days since I've last streamed, and I've been absolutely losing my mind. Let me collect myself a little bit. Okay. It's been 12 days. 12 days of class, and I've been just... If we're talking about, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon, I've been going off the rails. If I remember correctly, what I saw, the vote went towards Formless Mother Arcane is what we're going to be sticking with mainly. So, currently, let me see if I can even remember where I left off. We've been running around with this, but we're probably gonna... We're gonna be moving our way towards the Reduvia, etc. as we go. Maybe something like this, because this would also be very cool to go into. But regardless. Yeah, we left off. We were running our way to Ronnie's? What were we doing last time? I honestly don't remember. The last 12 days has been... Even prior to that, it's been just an extreme blur of start to finish. And... all I have been doing is, like... Just school. I've been programming constantly. I've read... let's see, I'm taking 5 classes currently. I'm trying to open up... I can see this. There you go. Okay. So take 5 classes currently. I'm in pre-calculus. I'm in C#, game programming, serious game design, and then my capstone project. For one of these classes, I have read 14 chapters, annotated said chapters, done like 7 programming projects, and taken like 14 tests. And another, I've taken 2 quizzes, and read through 2 extremely dense chapters, where you have the chapter in C# is like a normal chapter you'd experience, and pre-calculus has same chapters, like an entire textbook. It's a bit much. And then I had to make an entire console-based, text-based battle game system thing. I did that. Regardless, I've taking 20 credit hours, and I did the normal 20 credit hour stuff, and then I did more. I did far more than was required. I'm very ahead. I've even got an extra credit, and on top of that, I decided, hey, let's also just start working on an independent solo project for programming that'd be good to put on a portfolio or something. I'm making a banking application. I'm very tired and very exhausted anyway. And then on top of that, I'm also planning on... They're doing a study abroad to Japan for my specific major. And that's going to be a year from now, semester, spring, May. So I'm also just like, well, might as well start learning Japanese now on top of everything else. And that's where my brain is simply a little frazzled. But yeah, I must say I've learned a lot in a short amount of time, and I'm sure I've forgotten just as much in just a short amount of time. Oh, no, even with that as well, I've also been working. Hello, bird. Oh, God. Yeah, I've been working, and then I even just finally finished Persona 5. Whoop. I started it when it, probably the same week it was released on Steam. Persona 5 Royal, and finally finished it today. And after a date, I was like, you know what? I'm a little tired. I went to lay back down for a bit, laying in bed. I'm just like, boy. I had a bit of ADHD paralysis as it goes, and then now I'm here. You old thing. I couldn't really decide what else to do. I was like, you know what? I actually have, because I'm ahead in all my classes right now. This is going to be a rare opportunity that will likely not happen any other time this semester. Let's take it and let's do a bit of streaming. I'm not sure if I'll do just Elden Ring for this entire stream, how long the stream will be or anything. I have a current thing in the capstone project I'm working on. The capstone project is a team of 4 of us, and we're trying to make a game, and so I am working on some AI testing stuff. I'm doing that. Ooh, what? That I could show off as well. I know, along with the Arcane Mother, oh, just a lot of rooms. Arcane Mother poll, I got that poll that would people be interested in seeing me stream some game development, programming stuff, and it was 80-something% yes, so we can look into that too later. Ooh. The Ripple Blade, because when I was laying in bed, I was like, you know, it'd be kind of fun to program right now. Sword modeled after Ripple, strikes, okay, cool. I think the main goal right now will be heading towards this, because I think this would be fun. It looks fun. And we want to be moving away from the Taker's Blade here. The blasphemous blade with the Taker's Flame. Ash of War, Poison Moth Flight. Hello, goodbye. And I honestly, apparently I died somewhere over here, but I do not remember what we were doing last time. I know we wanted to go talk to that giant, but were we trying to go to Carrion Manor? I think we were like looking through, heading through let me try that again. Looking at heading through the quest lines in this area. Oh, these hiccups are the absolute worst, but we were looking at, because we wanted to go to Moog's Palace, but we couldn't because the Vare, Blood Boy, his quest requires us to find a great rune. Yeah, that's what it was. We needed to find a great rune, and we couldn't, because that great rune could be literally anywhere. And so what exactly were we doing if we couldn't continue that? Did we go look at the dragon that could be holding the key to get into the college? Because that might be a good place to look as well. Yo, an Eye of Yellow. Yellow. Yellow spelled like the Old English form. Now, on top of all the C# general programming, math, and everything else, oh, I spent like 6 hours straight deep in trigonometry the other day. But I also mentioned the independent self-study of Japanese to try to learn as much of the language as I can, to try to get conversational within the year so that I can actually talk to people during the study abroad trip, because The Japanese side of game development is something that very much interests me, as here I am playing one. Game developed, in Japan. And there's that side of the culture and everything. When it comes to Western development, I live in the West. I can understand it. I can see it firsthand. I can see the cultural influences on Western game design. And it makes inherent sense because I live over here. I grew up over here. For Eastern, that being, Japanese game design, it is much harder culturally, cultural, culturally, to understand some of the influences. For instance, the outer gods in Elden Ring, which are really reminiscent of kami and stuff in Japanese culture. That's something that, without being in Japanese culture nor immersing in that, you never really have that kind of understanding. And the culture is so intrinsically tied to the language and vice versa. That is a strong reason why I want to learn Japanese, study Japanese, see it more, and try to understand that side of the influence on the game development, especially due to the fact that, they're pretty... Japanese games are pretty big and important in general to the game development just thing. Game development, whatever you'd call that. Microcosm. And also the study abroad trip, which is hopefully going to be really cool since it is specifically for game development majors, which I am. That hopefully there be a very big emphasis on the game development side and what goes on in game development in Japan, which is the main draw and the main thing I want to see. So, alright, let's see. Reopen the map. Never mind, I'm in combat. Wow. Well, regardless, I think I started 9 days ago. What have I learned in 9 days, which is 9 days of only really being able to spend 5 to 30 minutes a day on strictly Japanese since I'm taking so many other classes. I've learned roughly half the hiragana alphabet. By virtue, then you also have kind of about roughly the same of the katakana alphabet. I don't know any kanji. That is far beyond me currently. I know a few phrases and words and pronunciation that will likely be useful. And basic sentence structure. So I tell you, you got wa, wei, wu, n. There's ke, ka, ki, ko, ku. It's trying to not do the nice English language dressing of vowels and trying to stick with that very strict syllable-esque 1-2. Each syllable has the same amount of emphasis and whatnot and timing. All that fun stuff. Oh, what? That warm face is absolutely freaking out in there. Where is the glintstone key? Can I look at the map? Yes, I do not have the map yet. Oh, I have this on top chat. I forgot. That's what I get for not streaming a long time. By a long time, I mean 12 days. There we go. Oh, hello there, sir. Could you give me a second? I'm looking at stream settings. Oh! Okay, if I can just do a nice lineup for me, thanks. There we go. Just because I like having the chat open on my first monitor, since I have an ultra-wide monitor, might as well use as much as I can of said monitor. Even though the chat... Oh, I forgot he does that! Okay, there we go. 1 second. Docs, chat. There we go. Gonna immediately pop itself over there. There we go. Now I just need to get it off of top chat. Beautiful. Alright. Now let's proceed to college. If I remember correctly, it's like straight this way to the right of the college. You have the dragon. He's just gonna rest in over there, guarding his key because he doesn't want anyone to go to college. And I think on my mind, I'll probably spend however long I choose to stream today. Kind of find a good place that's cut in half that I'm like, alright, now we're gonna go look and do some programming, I guess. Because I just have, in the pit of my stomach, the absolute, just urge to want to program. I have no idea why. It is a rather odd want, I think. You. Oh, running around. I guess I could fill a little bit in on what this project even is. Well, last semester we started trying to do this. It was a dungeon crawler, ideally, originally. Very ambitious. Very overly ambitious. But now it's more of a first-person shooter, Doom-styled, very quick action thing. And what I'm working on currently is the AI. That is a Deathbird Kindred. And I've done basic AI stuff before. I've done a bit more complicated AI stuff before. I've done a bit more complicated AI stuff that really doesn't work even slightly at all because I am not a great programmer yet. Oh, how an orc. There is an awful lot of enemies just kind of lurking around this college. Quite frankly, there's a lot more unsavory types than I'm used to. I usually don't see, like, slugs that can shoot magma or zombies outside my college. Like, oh, sometimes if you stay late, you might see a couple zombies wandering around, maybe a dragon trying to block your entrance into the college. That happens sometimes. Unlike Friday nights, it can get a little wild. But it's like midday. Oh, well, the moon is out, so maybe it's like evening, actually. Ooh, who's that? Oh, that's, I think that's a sanguine noble? Is it like, is it, I can't, it looks like Moog, but I can't tell if it's an omen or not. Or if that's like just part of the costume. It didn't fall into grace. I am just as unclear as who that was now as I was while fighting it. Well, a few tactics that developers use when developing AI that I might as well extend my knowledge outwards. One I learned about last semester, which I'll probably employ again this semester just because the AI is going to be very, very simple. So it doesn't need to be anything complicated, convoluted, or doing anything too crazy that I have no experience in. But it's a finite state machine. What does that mean? Well, you have finite, meaning there's a set number of states. You have, state. What is a state? Like a state in anything where you have solid, water, solid, liquid, gas, etc. It's just a state of being that the AI is in, and then you have a machine. A machine takes input and outputs something, I believe, or is that function? What's the definition of machine? Well, either way, I think it works the same way, whether it's the definition of a function or a definition of a machine. Essentially, takes an input, figures out what it's doing with that input, and it outputs what state it needs to be in. Yo, I can respec. Fantastic. And what that looks like in practice is you have the whatever state the AI needs to be in, wandering, patrolling, idling, whatever. That's its state, and then if something happens that would change that state, then they would change their state to a different new state. For instance, they're patrolling, so they are walking from position to position, looking around, whatever. The player gets too close, so it changes from that to active chase, and that's a new state they're in, etc. And it's very simple, very logical, it's very straightforward, and if you know much about programming, and when you're actually programming, it's like swapping from script to script kind of a thing. It's makes sense. It's very logical and concise. Hello, Prawn Boy.
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate? What the hell is wrong? You trying to start something? Piss off.
Alright, see you later. I guess I gotta go talk to that girl from the manor first. But that's the finite state machine. The benefit of it is it's very simple, very straightforward, very logical. But the more complicated things get, and the bigger things get, the harder it is to expand the finite state machine to encompass more. Hello, Patches. And so, starting, I don't know who created it, and I'm not sure if it was mentioned in my readings, but it was popularized by Halo 2. It's called a behavioral tree. I'll talk about that after Patches.
It's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered. I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top notch. Patches Emporium, now open in Raya Lucaria.
Let's see, what do you got? Nothing I particularly need, I don't think. Yeah. Speaking of...
Hey, have you met that girl, Raya?
Not yet.
She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help. Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear? You're making your way to the Erd Tree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination. Have you ever seen
Up to his old tricks.
Are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels. But long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree. So I'm told.
Except, no.
Cheers for that.
Not quite the tree, but he's only telling a half lie. But what a behavioral tree is If you think of it like a tree, each leaf and root, not like each leaf and branch of the tree is it's almost like its own finite state machine kind of a thing. It's a bit hard to explain. I've never actually programmed it. I've only learned about it recently, but you have like a selector or these other types, and it's like this branch full of these leaves. If these all return true, then it does the next one, or it returns when one. Hold on, I'm talking about programming over here. I'll pull up some diagrams or something later, but that's in short, it is. Yeah.
My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian, and now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand, perhaps?
Oh, you can ask.
The thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only he too is tarnished. If you've any qualms confronting your own,
I've always wondered about like
find another.
her absolute mess of posture.
Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Sorry if you can hear that. It seems there's a bit of a.
The thug should
Well, the
be
dogs are
resting
getting into
at an
something.
abandoned home down the way. Please.
I will go talk to him, but most likely he will not give me that necklace. Probably gonna give me like part of the rolled medallion or something. Alright, I've returned.
What the hell is wrong with you? You trying to start something? Piss off before I crack you in half. Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it? Well, show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a
Deal.
shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
To be fair, I mean, look at me. I wouldn't trust me either. He sells a single larva tier. Sure, I'll take it.
All right. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later. Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh, I see. You want some of me prawn?
Yes, I'm very hungry.
Freshly cooked it is. All right then. It's yours. If you can meet the price. I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes. Oh. So you met the girl, did you? Alright, well, sod the particulars of the matter. But it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't alright, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
Oh. Oh, he also sells poison stone. Either way, not quite the necklace I need, but thank you. Let's go grab this map. That'll help me see where the dragon actually is. Should probably also, while I'm here, hiccuping repeatedly. Oh my god. Grab that, and with that I could probably up my armor quite a bit. Not quite that much, but... Oh yeah, we found Drake Blood pants, didn't we? We did. It can match our gloves. Yeah, that'll do. And what do we have here? Fantastic, okay. And I think currently, unless we find something cooler later, we're going to be working up to try to use this because this just looks cool. Who doesn't like a twin blade? Who doesn't want to look like Darth Maul? Or, well, I could pass looking like him. I'd rather not have, you know, bones protruding from my scalp and the whole red and black color scheme. But I could deal with the whole bow staff thing he does. It's gonna be a ways away, though. There. Now, the dragon is... It's here, I think. I think that's correct. That looks right. Yeah, because I'm not sure where else it would be over here. And where's my other marker on this tree? Let's go take a look. Ah. Ray Lucaria looks so... Oh, hello, tree spirit. It just looks so cool. Rising up out of, like... Out of that rocky... Whatever you'd call that. Plateau. Outcropping. It's not quite a mountain. Rocky hill. Either way. Point being, it looks very cool. Looks a bit cooler than my own college, I admit. Now, I believe I have the setting in the randomizer. I believe it is set to the key to get into Ray Lucaria, excuse me, Vandal, and Legacy Dungeons, like those specific things are available early. I believe is like the exact wording it uses. So I'm not sure if that means it'll be here or... Well, it certainly won't be here. Where's the dragon? Oh, it's there. But it should be... Either it'll be like right here or it's going to be somewhere nearby. That's Melania's helmet. I'll take a look at that once we get over here. Yeah, the dragon's over there. Okay. The blade of Mikola herself. Winged helm made of unalloyed gold, worn by Melania, the blade of Mikola. Melania awaited Mikola at the foot of the husk. My brother will keep his promise. He possesses the wisdom, the allure of a god. He is the most fearsome Empyrean of all. That does not fit this man all too well. I had other parts of her armor, I'm pretty sure. Is that my dog barking outside? I think it might be. That sure is. Okay. Well, give me a short hop and I'm going to go investigate my dogs. Alright, sorry about that. I have returned. Oh, smacking my mouse on the way by. Okay, hold on. Wait, which one's left? That's you. Fantastic. Okay. It's got water as well. Now, what is our good friend over here? And will he have the key? The answer to these questions and more next time on Dragon Ball Z. Well, he's a land squirt. And that is a lump of flesh. And a golden rune 1. The answer is no. Well, that just is extremely unfortunate. That's like Shadow of Dragon. I thought he might be coming on down. Well, I suppose that means it's on to the next goal, since we can't get into the college. We could go... Well, it's probably through Carrion Manor, that means, right? Yeah, let's go through Carrion Manor. Because Carrion Manor unlocks, a Big Sword Boy. What's his name? Radon. It unlocks Radon's fight, so that's probably the best thing we can do going next. That's not the spell I thought it was. Down he goes. I love how they bring their, like, ballistas and cannons everywhere they go. I find it very funny. Oh, virtual shield talisman. Ow. Oh, that straight up just killed me. That is rather unfortunate. I think this will probably be best for me through this experience. And probably avoiding the watchdogs. They mess me up, like, every time. Ooh. A glintstone crown. Oh! That lad hurts. Quick. For all it's worth. I don't think this man cares about fire or bleed, unfortunately. Oh, I found an ancestral spirit horn. That's pretty good. Oh! The delayed swing. You don't see you later. Skeletons are the bane of my existence. Freezing Mist. That's a really strong spell, or mist, whichever one that is. Hey, don't mind me. Coming through. Oh, okay. He's minding. He is minding. Ow, 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 ow. I thought I could be cheeky. They're not the craziest enemies, it's just... they don't care all that much for what I think is a nice fun time. And what I think is a nice fun time is a lot of bleed and a lot of fire. Yeah, excuse me. Yep. Yeah, it's fine. I get it. It's fine. Okay, yeah, you stay out there. I'll stay in here, and we can both go our separate ways. Lady Ronnie, we have long awaited you. I pray for your house's swift revival. May the full moon shine upon Caria. Claudia. And I believe, yep. See it shining through the altar. Yo! I found a spirit jellyfish. I can finally reunite her with her long-lost sister. Okay. Now there's that... Wow, they're getting really into football downstairs. Whoop. How do you guys care about fire? Hopefully more than the ones downstairs. No, not much, all things considered. Hey, I'll just get by you as well, don't mind me. This entire section is... No, I will not stop to answer any questions, please. We're all busy. You can go about your day, young Albinork. Get absolutely dunked on. It was like, the Celovis, he sells stuff to you. And there's the, Albinork dude as well that I don't actually remember how to get to, but... I know he's in here and he also sells to you. Oh! That's a Falling Star beast! That makes this a bit more difficult. As I don't think he cares about fire or bleeding either. I just hope that he... Ooh. I can give that to the turtle, or I can give that to the golden priest boy, and they will sell me new stuff. That could be very valuable indeed. And luckily, it's not the full-grown one. Unluckily, I won't have a horse to try to fight it. So I'm going to simply not. The biggest downside to like the bleed stuff in this game is that so many enemies just aren't affected by bleed. I found so much stuff, and since I've been in such a just panic, I haven't looked at like any of them. Okay, so raises defense when HP is at maximum. The practice had died out by the age of King Consort Radicon, but remains of the arenas where ritual combat took place to still be found in every land. And as practice has taken up again. Item cut from... Oh god! He's found me! Oh, goodbye. Oh, what a shame. Just a sad Albinork. That is not the shopkeeper I was talking about. And a trumpeter. Heralding the end. I believe they're called envoys. Oh. Oh. See you later. I gotta go fight this. Ow! I gotta go fight this bat. The Royal Knight bat. No, no, no. Oh, thank God. Thank you for the death route. That was a hard boss. Barely came out on top. Amazing. Truly. How many runes did I get for that? 12,000. Not too bad. None too shabby. Or flabby. Now these here are, I believe they're called astroblades. And they're used to study the stars. Second. Oh, there we go. Alright. This is a very odd place I've never really thought about too much outside of just like, huh, that's all the chairs. But what in the world goes on here? Like, this is a lot of chairs that just kind of like look at this pool of water. I'm sure it has something to do with the moon and stars, considering one, you have the astroblade, which is used to study the stars. That's not actually called an astroblade. Correct me on that, but I'm assuming it has something to do with that. It's some sort of ritual. What dragon do we have here? Or what bird? Okay, that wasn't the dragon then, because I didn't drop anything. You're next! There. Ow. I hate dogs in this game. Hate dogs in every Souls game. As does everyone. Ow. You can backstab them? Don't know why I've never done that. I just assumed since they're marionettes, they don't really have a back to, like, stab. Oh, that's got to be painful. Look at that going straight through my elbow. That joint is dust. That's a little early for you, I think. Oh, there we go. The Glintstone Dragon Erd Tree Guardian. They didn't need anything. I still didn't get anything for killing that. Thought they would drop a heart. It's almost Valentine's Day. It's the perfect time. Down you go. I don't know if that's actually going to make it up to him. Spoiler, it did not. The shield means nothing to me. Oh, you gotta love the Redubia. Oh, it's so silly. Oh, there they go again. Man, it's so active out there. I don't really get that the thought and whatnot that with like football and how these old plays. Stop it. How people get so into it. Because I never find myself in a position where, with anything really in my life, that I'm like that into something. That if something goes negatively, I will like curse out the TV, and if something goes positively, I'll like scream and clap. I actually just don't get it.
Oh.
It's odd to
Again
me.
we crossed paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It
Because I can get
pleaseth me to
super
see
emotionally
Torrent
involved in
tame and
things,
hearty,
but
but tarnished.
never outwardly
What
to
business
that
hast thou
degree.
here?
Like when
I
people
have no
clap when they
memory of
laugh. I don't get that
inconvenient
either.
invitation. No reason in particular thou claimest. Intriguing. Then mayhaps fate hath steered thee to this reunion. Wilt thou enter into my service? I am the witch Rani. I stole death long ago, and search now for the dark path, that I might one day upend the whole of it, and rid the world of all that came before. Well, has that roused thy interest?
Yes.
I see. A choice well made. Thou art a rare sword. Not many would have accepted the offer, but I require as much of those under my command. I anticipate good work from thee. Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-wolven warrior by the name of Blythe.
I know
I
him
would
well.
have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Egi, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also.
You're like that.
Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same. Speak with the thou needst not indulge them unduly, but they too wish to appraise thy worth. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service after all.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. Don't think I ever will. I know it's not just football, obviously. Football's a very American one, but like I know people can get that invested in the LCS as well, or any sort of pro thing, and I just don't get it. Hey, EG.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. Again, I am Iji, the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success.
Liesel, please.
My apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Rani, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not.
I think that hammer's head is literally the size of me.
My fellow, let us give all that we can of ourselves.
Goddamn.
Together, for Lady Rani.
Indeed.
Let us give all together.
Okay, cool. Talk to you later, EG. Hi, Blythe. Blythe.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there. I'm going below through the well. See if I can't. Don't keep me waiting.
Alright, talk to you later. I gotta go talk to Sylvis.
I see. You must be Rani's new hireling.
He always looked
Yes,
ominous.
I've heard all about you.
This just makes him look like Darth
I am
Sidious.
Sylvis, preceptor in the
Like, look at him.
Sorcerer's Arts. I don't know what it
Really
is
fitting,
to
actually.
seize in a provincial tarnished like you. But since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you. I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady? I reside. Come and pay me.
Alright.
Should you? If it were up to me. But who am
And that's all of them. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, Ronnie, I talked to your weird ghost man.
Allow me to forewarn
Wait,
thee.
oh man.
I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time before I wake. This doll's body is not without its hindrances. Still, I have high hopes for thee. I look forward to the good news when I arise. I shall soon enter my slumber, and it will be some time. I look
There we
forward
go.
to the
Oh, Ronnie, before you do, I also have that hat. We're matching. Ain't that just so cute? What does this do? Anything? No. Alright. Well, there we go. That's Ronnie. Let's go talk to Sylvis, see what he sells of this. And there's a few items we can pick up around this place. I believe there's a graveyard. There's a man sitting in a chair that has an item usually. Hello there. Whoops. Okay. Well, that is just a straight up cliff. Liesel. Liesel. Please. It is a bit lively in this house. Very classic. I just died up there. Oh. Now we're looking for the glintstone key. We're looking for the necklace for Rhea, etc. Pretty much it's just like a bunch of quest items that we're kind of hoping to just pick up somewhere. It's a bit less intimidating like this. I didn't know he had facial hair.
Did you not realize I was merely being polite? You provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're...
Oh wait, that's a godskin hood.
Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Neferi to administer a potion. Even you
shall hand over the potion in question.
Except no, you won't. Yeah.
Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon. I've no time for idle. The only thing I will hear. Are we understood? I have enough.
All right. Now, I do believe I found the potion earlier. Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure while I was here, but... Yeah, I did find it earlier. Okay. So I can give her... Whoop. I can give that to Nepheli. It's not great, but I can give that to Nepheli. I can give that to Gideon. But if I get... Either way, as long as I give it to one of them, I believe it opens Seluvis's shop. I'd rather not give it to Nepheli because I want to see Nepheli's questline. And I have her key item later. Wow. The bird that you can give her later, was that? Okay. Yeah. I have this, so I'd rather give that to her later instead. I have that too. Yeah, okay. We also have Deathroot that we can... What in the world is this? Ah, yes, got it. But we have that Deathroot. We could try to go give it to Gudang, but the problem is he's very angry, and he hurts a lot. Oh, that's not the right button. Okay, we're fine. I think I'm probably going to give the potion to Gideon and then come back. See what Seluvis has to offer. Since we have the key item for later in Nepheli's quest, and I believe we can continue Seluvis's quest regardless of if we actually do give the potion to Nepheli or not. I'm not 100% sure on that, but... I forgot the Elden Beast is just lurking around over here. Yeah, hey Elden Beast. Hey. Coming through. Coming through. There's also the illusory floor over here, I believe. Ow. Ooh. I think it is... Is it here? Is that going to come over and hit me? Oh, I sure hope it doesn't. Oh! Where is the illusory floor? Because I'm pretty sure it's in like one of those, whatever you'd call that, ruins? 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 Wolf already gone. It just makes it hard to actually search them because I believe it's the one literally right next to the Elden Beast. Which is rather worrying. At least I'm fairly certain it is this one. Oh, good gracious. Well, you know what? I can... Never mind. I was gonna say I can come back later, but... I guess that is happening regardless of if I wanted to or not. Okay, let's go grab a... Oop. I didn't think I was gonna spawn up here. Let's go grab our runes back and we'll take a short hop over to the round table hold. Oh, you got spells in here now? I guess you can. Fancy that. Now that Ronnie's asleep, I could just go up and just breathe lava at her. How early in her quest can you actually, like, talk to her miniature doll? Because I found that a what? Wait. You can call the horse in here? That's whack. Alright, hello Elden Beast. Don't mind me, I'm just here for the runes. Wherever they may reside. Thank you. It's not over here, right? There's likely some marking to indicate that it is illusory, but... But I honestly don't remember. Well, anyway. There's a few items scattered around this section. That I want to grab on the way. And there's obviously a ton actually in Carrion Manor we haven't gotten. Ooh, thank you, iframes. The graveyard in question. It's an awful lot of just magic boys wandering around out here. They got lost coming from the college. Oh, there's a jail up here too. Well, what is held within here? Is it Godefroy? No, it is a singular deer. That's crazy. Who put that deer in this jail? For what? Why? What purpose could that have possibly given? Ah, the impressive lift up to the Capitol. Man, look at it. Oh, that must have taken absolute, like, months to model. I'm fairly certain there's, like, a man sitting in a chair around here that drops an item, but I don't remember where it is. Oh, God, that crap. Crap, I don't even like seafood. I don't know what you're angry about. Why are you acting so crabby? Oh, I almost missed this. That would have been tragic. Ow! Son of a bitch. I'm probably just like riding past him repeatedly. I know he's around here somewhere. Hiding in plain sight. Oh, I thought it was spawning a revenant. My heart was actively falling. Oh well, I'll give up on it for now. Let's go take a stop back to the Table of Lost Grace. Round table hold. Give our gifts to those who are searching.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Well then.
Oh, excuse me.
That is a work of heresy. Its incantations bear no lineage from the Erd Tree. Very well. I'll take it off your hands.
You sell anything cool? He sells an ancestral infant head. That's cool, I guess. A marred wooden shield. Gelmir Night Greaves. A Black Knight armor still. And nothing else too crazy.
Golden Order shine through.
May the Golden Order shine through you as well. Hey Gideon, I found this cool potion.
Once the wisdom of the two fingers becomes your own, I'll impart to you a proper will. As a true member of the I have high hopes. I'm sick and tired of these namby-pamby tinies think us no more than a shelter from the rain.
Okay, I guess he won't actually talk to me until I get a rune. That do be unfortunate. Okay, so I think just add stuff here. And it doesn't look like, as far as I can tell, anything too crazy. Yeah, nah. Wait, cause Scarlet Rock buildup? What does? What was I looking at? What causes a Scarlet Rot buildup? I have no idea. Oh well, where next? I guess we could go to Radon, but once we fight Radon, that kind of like moves everything forward. So it'd be probably better just to like look around and find stuff around here. I'm kind of surprised Nepheli isn't in the Albanor town though.
It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior.
Okay. Well, let me see real quick. I'm gonna go over here, see if this whole festival has kicked off. It sure doesn't look like it. Ooh, look at that. Over the battlefield. where Radon and Melania fought. Sword and sword and sword. Let me at him. Oh my god.
Tarnished, are you? How did you slip inside with the gate closed? No matter. If you can fell one of them, you're a champion in my book.
Fell one of who?
Foolish old warrior and witness. Incidentally, do you like a good festival from time to time?
Of course.
Well, it's true. This fortress houses only the vanquished. But when the stars align, we celebrate. A war festival honoring the last battle and death of General Radon.
Except he's still alive. He's just kind of insane. I love a good festival.
As you should. The festival affords glory to warriors. Then all you need is a little patience. When the stars align, the festival will be declared. Well, I haven't heard that name in an age. Then you must serve Princess Rani. The next time you speak to Ichi, tell him this. The festival of Radon will surely set Rani's fate back into motion. By the by, is that old fool still hammering at weapons?
He sure is.
His enormous frame cramped in that little place. Bit of a haughty sort. Strange fella when I knew him. And funny thing, his swords were all blunt as stone, but not one of them decayed when faced with a scarlet rot. Have patience. When the star...
Oh, okay. So there's a bit more I have to do before the stars align, I suppose. I want to get up on the wall. Come on, let me up. There we go. Woo! Just look at that. That ship sunk off there. Oh, that's just desert, decayed, scarlet rot. This has got to be like one of my favorite parts of the entire game. When you got here the first time and you were like, it was like, what is this festival? And you went down there and you were challenged, what? Like, Godfrey, he felt like a boss. Margit also just felt like a boss, but Radon was the first one that felt like an actual, I'd say, demigod. Like, it was impressive. It looked impressive. You fought him with like a huge team of people. Like, it actually felt like a raid, like you were fighting an actual demigod. Hey, EG, I got a message for you.
Well, my fellow, how may I serve you? As war counselor or as blacksmith? Jaren. Now that's a name I haven't heard for a while. Before taking up the banner of General Radon, he was a guest of the Karian royal family. An expert swordsman to be
Do you have any other books around here, or is it just that one?
The eccentric. No surprise.
Oh,
he
look!
wrapped up in some festival.
It's the Ultra Great Sword.
Wait, how did I not see it before? I ought to retire as war counselor for such a gross oversight. Let me explain. The fate of the Karian royal family is guided by the stars, as is the fate of Lady Rani, first heir in the Karian royal line. But General Radon is the conqueror of the stars, who stood up to the swirling constellations, halting their movement in a smashing victory. And so, if General Radon were defeated, the stars would once again resume their movement, as would Lady Rani's destiny, perhaps even revealing the elusive path that leads to Nokron.
in a quite explosive way.
Blythe is Lady Rani's stepbrother. Rani's mother, Queen Renala, approved of him, and they played like siblings from childhood. They were always happy to have me tag along as well. When Lady Rani renounced her flesh and chose the dark path of the Empyrean, Blythe and I swore allegiance as vassals. But none of us will ever forget our earliest days together. Promise to look after Blythe for me, will you? The man is honest to a fault. But fortunately, now he has you.
Unfortunately, I'm dishonest to a fault.
Go with Blythe to the festival grounds. Should General Radahn be defeated, the stars would once again resume their movement, perhaps revealing the elusive path to Nokron.
All right. Let's see. Let's go back over there now, after talking to EG. Ah, it's going now. Hello.
Thought I might find you here. I must admit, I was a little worried. We missed our meeting. But it looks like you're still in one piece, eh? You must have heard by now, right? That Star-Scourge Radahn holds Rani's fate in stasis. But once he's out of the way, it'll spring back into motion. So now, we stand against the demigod once known as the strongest of them all. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
See, that's what I mean. I don't know if that came through on the mic. But, like, she literally just screamed in excitement. I don't get it. What? That's what someone to explain it to me.
To the fray together, eh? This might even be fun. Once more to the fray.
Alright, Blythe.
Champions, welcome. The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
That man has powerful projection of voice.
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held? Well, it is none other than General Radahn himself. To think, I could face a great champion of the Shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, in truth, I quiver at the thought. Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
Dude, I'm gonna be at the front of things, don't you worry.
Be sure to get a good vantage.
Alright. We're not going to do Radahn right now, because like I said, I believe once you beat Radahn, it'll actually start things moving again, so I wanna go tie up loose ends first.
Are you good and prepared, young chum?
Young chum.
Festival begins. I see. When you are ready, come.
Oh, look at that sword. Very warrior monk of him. Anyway, we still haven't done the village of the Albanorics, so let's do that. Where is it? I believe it's like under here. Or is it farther up north? I think it's like over here. A lot of people crucified up here. Crucified and hanged. Ow. What's that? That is, I think that's just a normal dragon. I could probably take that.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village?
My god.
I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy.
It sounds like something very different than watching football is happening down there.
Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown, and though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressed.
That's got to be hard to fight in that helmet.
I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. But this time, and though the justice to the let the
I fight you as Hora Lu, warrior. Anyway. First, we drink. Second, we summon. Third, we drink again. And now we fight. And I hiccup. Oh, that's an... Oh, the dragon's having a bad time. Whoa, that's an ogre. I can't tell what is happening. I just got, like, staggered repeatedly until I was dead. Get rid of the ball. Damn it. Oh, I didn't touch it. Race. Whoops. Oralu's a really cool character. I went the entire wrong direction, I think. The first Elden Lord, except he actually isn't the first Elden Lord. Just the first one chosen by the Erd Tree. I guess that's just a bit of lore in there. You have the Crucible. The Crucible became the Erd Tree, and when it became the Erd Tree, then eventually Marika became the sort of the goddess of the Erd Tree of that era. And so then needed an Elden Lord that was not the dragon, but Placidusix was the Elden Lord back when it was Crucible. Let's see if I can just sneak up and grab my runes. Come through. Thanks for the halberd. See you later. Lethal is doing something back there. Let me get to the Grace first. I will around. Oh, itching her back. Okay, what am I want to build Arcane, right? To get up to you, I need 19 Arcane and 21 Dex. Well, there's 19 Arcane. Now, I have about 6 levels of Dex I gotta do. Yo, there's a Kaiden over here. Hello. What? And I probably have a level or 2 worth of runes saved up in my inventory that I can call upon later. Now, in this section, we need to go hit the dude that's hiding over here. And then we have to kill whatever the Omen Killer is that is over here as well. And I think that's all you have to do in this section. Yo. Ha.
Please no. Dear me.
All the Elden Ring look so
No secrets.
so
hide
rough.
from me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then. You're not one of them. Well, what a relief.
Poor wretch.
Goodness me. I am Albus, an Albinoric, as you can see.
I can, yes.
Finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
Okay, dude, sure.
If you should meet the young Albinoric Latenna, then please give it to her.
I don't think I found Lieutenant on my first playthrough.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinorics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
The Elben always remind me of the Jewish population because throughout the Jewish history, they're always being stepped down on. They're always being pushed out of one place to be pushed to another. They're chronically searching for their place to belong, and in a lot of their lore and stories and mythos, it's all about the promised land and whatnot. So that's always my initial first instinct when I talk to them and hear them talk. Grants blessing to self and nearby allies. One of the ancient Erd Tree incantations. Grants a blessing to the castle and nearby allies, gradually restoring HP. Lovely. Oh, a bug. Get out of here. Oh my. Come here. Come here. Get. There we go. Flame. Oh, he's much weaker than I thought he would be. And I think you summoned Nepheli for this fight, but I'm not 100 on that one. Yes, come Nepheli Lu, warrior. Who knows what we might fight here? Alright. Who is our boss? As it sounds like someone's being murdered downstairs. It's... I swear, so many bosses are getting just replaced by just animals. Stop running, I need to kill you for the boss fight to be over. Oh, it's not you. Who is it then? Did the boss run? Oh man. I'll deal with the vandals that are over here too then. There we go. Well, I guess I'm not beating this boss right now. I'll have to come back and see if I can find that rabbit. I thought it was like spring hair, and then that was just a fun way of calling it a deer or something, but it turns out no. Is it you? Doesn't look like it. No, that was a crab. Novelli, where's this supposed rabbit we need to kill? Where is it hiding? The rabbit that is apparently the leader of these rapscallions and bandits. Well, we're not gonna find it like this. Oh. That's a lot of corpses. I've never stopped to look at this before, but that's a lot of corpses. Oh, I think you're a spring hare. Yep, there it is. Found it. It's caught. Now's our chance. There we go. Omen killer dealt with. We did it. Oh, yeah, seedbed curse. Alright, I think I'm not going to stream for much longer, just because every time I take a pause, I just hear from outside my room either very excited clapping and screaming or very angry shouts of disdain. So, what else? Well, whenever I stream next, we'll continue through this section, Lunaria of the Lakes side quest, and I'll just end this here because I can't really, I can't control the outside sound. And I'm kind of tired today anyway, so there we go. If I can keep up being ahead in all my classes, I'll definitely have another chance to stream or spend more time on videos, but there you go. That'll be this nice stream today.